Hi, Dr. Michael Abernathy here. I want to take just a minute, and I kind of call this taking your practice from the Hunger Games to the super general dental practice. And I think at this time we face a lot of factors that are making it more and more difficult for an independent dental practice to survive in the future. In fact, there is a story about a bridge in Honduras. 1998, the Hurricane Mitch hit the coast of Honduras, and there had been a bridge built there. It was called the Choluteca Bridge. It was just over a mile long, cost $700-800 million to build, and when the storm passed, the bridge is still standing. The river is moved over half a mile away. I mean, for thousands of years, that river had dug a path, and in one instance, it moved over. Now the bridge is useless. There are people sitting there looking at the bridge going, awesome bridge, what are we gonna do? Other people look at it and go, well, let's wait for the next storm and it'll come back under the bridge. Neither one of those things is gonna happen. In dentistry, it's happening that way too. Everything has changed, and most of us are sitting around waiting to find out when it's gonna come back the way it was. Well, here are the reasons that we're being challenged. One is student debt. You know, 6-7 years ago, we had 3,000 students graduate from dental school every year. Neat thing is, we had 6,000 dentists retire. Now, fast forward, we've gone through 3 recessions. Things have changed. We now have 5,200 dental students graduating. 2 dental schools just opened in Utah, 3 more opening on the East Coast. The doctors who would have liked to have retired aren't retiring. The people who retired before the recessions hit are coming back into dentistry and taking the jobs that students would have, and students are graduating with this huge debt, somewhere between $300,000 and $500,000 worth of debt. Where are they going to go? We've created the ultimate endless loop of dental staff, doctors for corporations to take. The second factor, insurance companies. I mean, I travel all over the United States, and I see somewhere between 60 and maybe 80% coverage in insurance areas. Average is about 73% coverage. What's interesting is insurance companies are beginning to flex their muscles. I know Delta Dental a few years ago in a practice we had up in Washington State made an announcement that they were just arbitrarily changing the reimbursement and lowering it by 15%. They're doing coding protocols and audit focus where they just, in fact, we had a client just outside of Philadelphia, got a card, little letter in the mail. We're dropping you from MetLife. No reason. This was a LVI, Pankey, great dentist, did just under $1 million with MetLife the year before. Dropped them because of an audit focus. And the audit focus was this: anybody that produces any more crowns than this a month, drop them. We got plenty of doctors signed up. It was just a cost savings deal. So we're constantly seeing lower reimbursements while our costs go up, and higher. That's number 2. Number 3 are corporations. I mean, they operate with a lower overhead. They can buy supplies from dental suppliers, your Shine, your Benco, your Patterson. They'll give them 30, 40, 50% discounts on supplies and equipment, when the independent contractor doesn't have that option. They get higher reimbursements from insurance companies because they're negotiating for hundreds of practices at one time. They're aggressive about their marketing, their fee optimization. You know, when they go and pay for a crown, they're paying maybe 20% less than you and I would pay. They have better training. They've got consumer hours. I mean, they actually are open when people want to come in, and they have better locations. The fourth is national health care and tax realignment, which, again, has created an additional layer of cost in a healthcare practice. And the last one are dental supply companies. I mean, give me a break. Dental supply companies are giving everyone else a discount and hampering us. When corporate practices are growing 7% a year and we're losing millions of patients every year, dental supply companies are not our friend. This is not the perfect storm. I mean, when Katrina hit, it was the perfect storm. Demolished the city. Lives were lost. Supplies, equipment were destroyed. People moved. It still hasn't recovered, but they've rebuilt. And most of what they rebuilt is better. This is climate change. And in dentistry, climate change doesn't alter very quickly. So if you're sitting around waiting for things to turn around, if you're waiting for things to get back to the way it was, you're wasting your time. I need you to call Best for Dentistry, BEST, fordentistry.com. Find out how you can create a level playing field, how you can get supplies and equipment at the same price corporations get, marketing and everything else there. Go there now. It costs nothing. Thank you very much.